Hey, this is Jeff with Reverb.com. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about blues turnarounds in open G tuning. One that I like to do, it actually, if you were doing, say, a 12-bar blues progression, it would actually start on the 5 chord, which in this case would be D, and then over the 4 chord, back to the 1 chord, and then your turnaround. A turnaround is basically to get you back to the top of the progression. But the one I'm thinking of is one that I was inspired by, a lot of blues guys do this, but I think I picked it up probably from Muddy Waters. And there's a variety of things you could do after that lick. After you do the slide part, the muddy lick. The first turnaround that I was doing was kind of, maybe a Robert Johnson inspired country blues type of lick, where I'm going down, I'm starting at the 5th fret, and then I'm using my middle finger here to kind of drone the D string, and I'm going 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret. And I'm kind of hitting them at the same time. And then the low D, I'm matching the octave there. And you could do that, in between. Simultaneously. You can mix them up. And then at the very end of that turnaround, I'm on the A string here, sliding at the 3rd fret, playing the D string and then the E string. Because this would be your 5 tone. It's the same as, similar to playing the D chord, just playing the D string. So again, together it'd be. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an example of another turnaround you can do. I'm using my index and middle, starting at the 6th fret with my index on the B string, middle on the 7th fret, and basically just moving down in half steps chromatically. And there's a few different ways you could approach it. I'm going G string, B string, back to G string, either with the pick or a combination of pick and fingers. Kind of hitting the last 2 together. And then sliding up to the 5 chord, the D. And another thing I like to note when you're coming out of these progressions, a lot of times I'll set the turnaround up with this low string here, meaning like a. Trying to keep everything in time there, and it's a cool little thing you can sneak in there on the A string. But once again, I could take those same notes, the same concept, where this fingering, moving down chromatically in half steps. You get a little crazy with it, and you could actually play something similar to that with the slide, which is a little wilder of a turnaround, but just, still cool. A little more of a challenge, but it sounds really cool, so worth it if you can get it together. I'm moving between the G and the B string, a half step away on the B string, coming back to the note on the G string. So if you look. And then sliding off the 3rd fret. Up to the 5 chord. So again, that's. So it's all about, how far you slide into the note, the way you slide into the note, your vibrato can give it, a little different personality from player to player. Another turnaround that you can try in the open G tuning, I'm going a little bit higher on the neck here, starting at the 15th fret, and I'm just basically playing the E string and the B string. Again, you could do this simultaneously or back and forth, but the lick itself would be. And I'm still ending on the 5 chord down here. Or you could get ambitious and hit the 5 chord up here. So again, moving down in half steps. Yeah, again, the feel and the way you slide into the note, you know, there's a lot of variety you can do with that too. Initially, I'm just playing it, not really sliding into the note, but just kind of moving down. If you wanted to make it, you know, a little wilder sounding, you could slide into each one. All right, so there's some turnarounds you can use in the open G tuning. I hope you have fun with them. I think you'll discover other new turnarounds just by messing around with these. It's pretty endless. These are just a few examples of ones off the top of my head that I use pretty frequently, and hope you have fun with them. Until next time.